Hello and welcome to this edition of FiTV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We are once again coming to you from inside Florida's capital. We are in the final committee week before the 2020 session. I'm now joined by Representative Alex Andrade. Welcome. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me on, Brad.
Okay, so before we begin, tell our viewers a little bit about where your district is.
So my district is House District 2. It's the farthest west district in Florida. It straddles the Alabama border, and it's the home of R-Pensacola and the Blue Angels.
Oh, wow. I mean, just the Blue Angels. No big deal. All right. Well, that's amazing. Beautiful district. All right, so talk to us about some of the top bills that you're working on for your constituents in the state of Florida.
Yeah, so this year I'm working on Medicaid school-based services to provide funding for mental health services in schools.
Amazing.
Yeah, revision of mandatory minimum laws in Florida for drug trafficking offenses so we can, actually have intelligent sentencing reform. And then some alimony reform bill as well.
Right. Well, I tell you what, when you're doing the mandatory minimum reform, I mean, the old rule was lock them up, put them away, but we know from rehabilitating people that mandatory minimum change in process is so impactful, not just on what we spend on criminal justice, but also for the changing the offender. So, I mean, I've got to think you've got a lot of support for that.
Yeah, no, it's enjoyed really bipartisan support so far. The real focus is being good stewards of the taxpayer dollar, making sure that we're getting people back to work and back in their communities if we know that they're safe and want to contribute with their families and their neighbors.
Yeah, amazing. All right, so before we go, right, I've got to ask, this is FiTV, when Alex Andrade isn't fighting for the free world and saving everybody, what do you like to stream? What do you like to watch?
So I'm really enjoying the third season of The Marvelous Miss Maisel right now on Amazon TV.
So, great period piece. Are you a Marvelous Miss Maisel, or do you have a favorite character other than her?
No, Midge is it, man. She's awesome. She's hilarious. The stream of consciousness on stage is pretty incredible.
That's great. That's great. Well, I'm going to have to binge up and catch up, and then we'll compare notes on the show.
Sounds good. Thanks, Brad.
Thanks for coming on.